today's Hands-On Gardening. We're going to start to take a sneak peek at some of those spring gardens. And one of those things that many people put in their gardens are onions. And joining me is Steve Hunzinger from the UW Extension Office to talk a little bit about how to raise your own onions.
That's right. It's an economical way, as we've seen with tougher budget times. You know, it might be something to get some seeds started and get some plants growing before you're going to transplant them out into your garden.
And that's cheaper than buying them in the set.
Well, it can be, especially if you can get a good crop to start growing.
Okay, and how do you get them to grow?
Well, first of all, you'd probably want to start about the end of March to get them into their pots or into the container that you're going to start to grow them in, because it's going to take about 4 to 6 weeks to get them to the maturity that you want them at in the garden, and then transplant them out into your garden. But typically that comes after the frost has gone away for the season, so that's why you start about 4 to 6 weeks ahead.
Okay, and pretty easy to do. You just stick them in the dirt.
That's right. You're basically taking the seed packet that you purchased, taking the seeds out about a ½ inch down into the soil media that you have. It can be in individual containers like we have here, or you could do it in a whole set or a whole tray itself, and then keep them in a sunny location. Keep plenty of moisture on there for that seed to actually start to germinate. You don't want to get too deep with the seed or too shallow, but just cover it slightly at about a ½ inch.
Alrighty, sounds good, Steve. Good luck there with your onion crop this spring. That is today's Hands-On Gardening.
It's hard to believe that you're already thinking about growing.
Well, you know, from seeds this time of the year, you really have to start about this time of the year because it takes that time for them to germinate and to grow. A lot of people think it's just easier, though, to go out and buy them and plant them that way. All right, thanks, Corey.